So my chances now, I've got my audience. So now we're gonna do something amazing together. So now we're gonna put a brain inside of a rubber gremlin. This is how to make a rubber gremlin's mind. You can do it electrically if you want, but we're going to do it hydraulic, because then it doesn't use electricity. And so it's more natural saving not to use electricity, I reckon. So what do you have to do? I'm going to get the scale and delay line to work. So you're going to make this amp. We're going to make it a hydraulic amp, but it's actually mechanically actuated. But these little membranes, you get your buzz as quick as you fucking can. If you wanted to make the rubber gremlins bright and light with it, you have to buzz those things as fast as you could ever buzz a membrane. So they probably have to be small. You may find that it has to be like only allowed to be like 100 nanometers, so it's too big a membrane to buzz fast. Or maybe it does work with big membranes, because it just sort of flaps in the middle, it doesn't flap on the outside, so who knows? I'm not sure, who knows, but I just gotta make them probably small, go for small, and then all those hook up to one speaker, and I just run the whole thing off one speaker. So I actually cheat, I start electrically, and you're just going to give me some kind of ultrasonic fucking speaker, and I'll see if it transmits into the fluid computer. So yeah, so then it's got multiple power entries, but I should be able to run them off a single power, because I've got a mechanical isolation, so that should make it so they don't short to each other. They actually count as separate sources, and it runs on a tiny stroke, and it's actually AC because it comes out and it runs in negative, and it runs in forward, runs in reverse, runs in forward. It actually runs both because it just makes it easier to make that way. And then inside it's only resistors. It counts as a flow limited source, which is actually just a spike capacitor, like it's like one side of a capacitor. It's actually a pump though. It's getting pushed by a force. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have these membranes and we're going to communicate them together with fluid in between. And you see you'll get the reflection on the other side. And you just need an amplifier is what's holding you back. But we got that, hopefully. I'll be testing it out. That was the other video before this one. And then, well, after you've got that, if you get that working, you just need to get the delay line working. And once I got that, now I'm just communicating delay lines to each other through a bit of logic. And I think that you got it, man. Because the bit that runs the amp, that also runs the gate as well. Yeah. You said it's half on. Yeah, but it should be, it is actually half on, but it makes an AND gate in the way that I'm on. That I'm half on, off. No, it doesn't indicate. Well, I got a bit to work out that, because it still goes half on. But you know what you can do? If I just change those two resistances, if I make it uneven, if I'm half on, off, if that's actually below half, oh yeah, I can actually convert it into an AND gate with arithmetic afterwards. So maybe that's what I'll do. See, but if you're half on, it's only a quarter on, or a third, or 3/4 on, it's actually non-linear. So then you just make it non-linear. It should be right. Just make it so the resistance is slightly, puts it out more than it goes across or something. Yeah, I just gotta make it so the resistance is slightly different. I use that as the gauge. Then unfortunately it means that I have to amplify it afterwards. Like, yeah, but it requires a post amp if I do that. No, it's a bit of a bastard. Because I have to amp it afterwards, because I end up with a freaking AND gate, but it's actually longer in amplitude mathematically, so I have to amp it all the time a bit. Wouldn't be more than times 2 though, so it's only a small one, and it has a follow-up postal amplifier on it. But usually I'm not doing gates, so, well, a lot of the time you do amp it afterwards, but, well, you're just hoping that most of the time you're doing add and subtract. I have to see. Hopefully I'm not doing it. I'll have to have a look at it again. But yeah, but once I got that delay line happening, that's basically the workhorse in the machine, because then I'm just writing to and reading from delay lines for the whole thing. And then you just got to try every opportunity and pick the best one. And that's how it works. It's a lot harder than just doing that, but that's only a clue, because there's too many opportunities. You might be stuck in that one apart. You gotta fix it, you gotta talk to one of those guys that make one of those internet routers, and they'll tell you how they actually got it to work instead of just not working.